To me, Min is Silent Hill. I feel I've seen a lot of reviews, and I can't really feel like there's a complete understanding of what the movie is. And so the simplest explanation for me is it's Silent Hill. It's just like the early stages of what Silent Hill is. Because every time someone goes to Silent Hill, they see their own version of it. So that in itself justifies why anyone else there isn't having like the same weird experience that she is. And it would even kind of explain why nobody's reacting to all of the guys look like the exact same guy. So to me, it's just each one that she meets is a different part of her husband. Like everybody's pretty much on board with that part, uh, because it's feeding off, like the town is feeding off of her and pulling out different aspects of her husband, all the way up to this point where it finally can take the form of her husband through that entire like birthing scene at the end. And that's what it's building to, because I think even in like one of the Silent Hills, it's like Pyramid Head was you or something similar to that. So I don't view it as it needed to be blatantly literal. I saw people saying like the guy should have been her husband, or her husband should have been the guy, because it made no sense at the end. And I'm like, the only way it makes sense to me is if it's Silent Hill and it was trying to feed off of her enough that it could take his form. Because naturally, that guy, I can't remember the actor's name, but that guy is how the town takes form, or at least male form. The woman cop might be how the town takes female form. That might have been setting up a sequel. Women. I don't know. It's just that's how I interpreted it. And that's what kind of helped it to make more sense to me, because otherwise I liked the movie. I liked how it dealt with each aspect of toxic masculinity in like different ways. The entitled kid, the priest that felt innocent of everything. It wasn't his fault. Very, look at what she was wearing sort of thing. All the way up to the nice guy who will not let the woman have her independence. He is going to pay for everything. He is going to be the one that, you know, saves the day, rescues her. He's very, very white knight. But as soon as she messes up a little bit, then he becomes unhinged. I liked how each version of that dealt into it, and then it takes the final form of the husband, and he is very much the full embodiment of all of those. But it just leaves the gray areas to what she does, like in the end. But I don't know. I liked the movie well enough, but I did feel like it was trying a little too hard. And the only way I can personally justify it is just to go, it's a version of Silent Hill.